Oh, good morning. I think I started this too soon. It'll take me just a second to get this going live. We're probably live, but my apologies for not being ready. Good morning. What are you grateful for? Think of something you're grateful for so you can share it with me in comments. And I will be focused ASAP. Goodness gracious. Thanks for the patience. Oh, man. Let's go like this and like this. Oh, we're so close. Almost there. I think. Let's try it. And then I can go here and do a little YouTube. Get the YouTube comments going. Get the Facebook comments going. I think that should work. I think so. Do that. Make sure this is. Boo! Yeah. We live? We are live. Good day to you. Happy Monday. It is time for Presence Practice, formerly Love Mornings. I'm John. I used to be John Halcyon Stin, sometimes Halcyon, sometimes John Halcyon. Now I'm feeling like just John, maybe just John. Just John. Welcome, good morning, this is Just John. And I am enjoying this morning already. It is Monday morning. I'm excited because I've got a recording for Stay Sparked in an hour. If you're not familiar, Stay Sparked is the podcast that I've been doing. I think this is going to be episode 20. The topic is to burn or not to burn. Discussing the issues about why one would and maybe why one might decide not to go to Burning Man this year or any year. I know that Betsy, Yanus, and I have all, pondered those questions over the years. So I'm looking forward to that sharing and that conversation. Good morning, Gerbot. Gerbot got a haircut. Yeah. Grateful for their hairstylist, returned after a month vacation. Nice to know that you were loyal to your stylist. Good morning, Brandy. Brandy's waking up with a whole bunch of things to be grateful. Grateful for, woke up with gratitude on the brain and heart. Yay. Let me try to get this here. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Meredith. Good morning, everyone who is here on Facebook and YouTube and who might be watching this archive in the future. Good morning, Natasha. Natasha says, I will be interested to hear y'all thoughts on Stay Sparked today. Me too. I'm interested to hear what comes through my brain. Brandy says, I have always been so intrigued by burning. Meredith is here from Prague saying, I just ate dinner. I love catching you. Good to see you. I'm so happy. So happy for this moment and these mornings. For me, mornings, but whatever time, your dinner time, Meredith. I absolutely love that awareness that we are sharing this experience in our now. Sun could be rising, can be setting, but we are having this global now. Now, you could be watching this recording, and that's cool too, because we're bottling up this now, and then you hit play, and you pop the cork, and the vibrations are released. But it is something kind of cool to have this shared moment. I am grateful today for my body and my consistent morning routine that I've been feeling pretty good about. It takes me about 2 hours. Actually, it takes me about 3 hours now that I think about it. And it actually takes me about, now that I think about it, 3.5 hours. Yikes. Because I stretch for about 20 minutes. I run for 20 minutes. I meditate for 20 minutes. Cold shower for like 3 minutes. I journal for 20 minutes. And then I do Love Morning or presence practice. So that takes me from 6 a.m. till 9:30. Yikes. But I really feel so good after when I start the day, when it's 10 o'clock or 9:30, and I feel like I've done all those things. I've already done some exercise and written and connected with you, practiced and meditated and thought about gratitude and connection and kindness and all the love ambassador principles of this gathering. I just feel like it's the day can, I don't need to do anything else. So then I can socialize or be productive, and it's all bonus. So feeling good about that. Look at that. Javi is here. Good morning, Javi. Good to see you. Good morning. Good day to you. Hello to you in southern Spain. Love you. And hi, Kiri. Hello to you. Good day to you in Austin, right? Yes. I'm also grateful that I got a photo last night from Mingle and Aaron, who are regulars in the gratitude circles, and they were connecting in Anaheim to go to Disneyland. So a bunch of people from Co-Reality Collective, which is an online community, were meeting up with Aaron, who's been here a number of times, and they're going to do a tour of Southern California amusement parks. I think that's really cool. Good morning, Faith. Hello to you. And good morning, Kai. Good to see you. Happy April. Brandy saying, it's cool that these are shared and we can rewatch and resit with them again. It's probably the best way that I found to wake up into the new day. Oh, that is lovely to hear. I was doing some writing this morning about how I've kind of been knocked down a few pegs. That, there was a time when I thought I was pretty badass. And I still do, but I have met people who are more spiritually practiced or are not hampered by some of the inner anxieties that I have just accepted as part of my life for a long time and worked with, and I think done a really good job. But because I had worked with them and still managed to do good deeds in the world, I felt like I'd kind of like achieved all that was possible. And through some of these people that I've met and interacted with, I realized it's not everybody deals with insecurities and shit all the time. Some people actually get to a place of ease. So that has been a little bit of a hit. And so it is part of this process that I'm in right now is letting go of some spiritual materialism, some ego desire to be good at things, to have like, yes, this morning broadcast is awesome and helpful for people. Not that I don't want to have an awesome and helpful morning broadcast, but I need to be very aware of my motivations and what hole it is filling in me. So, interesting thoughts, and maybe not ones I should be sharing publicly, but I really am not been very good lately at figuring out what should be public and what should not. Good morning, Jennifer. Today, Jennifer is grateful for friendship. Thank you. Love that. Brandy is grateful to have already eaten some food today, that my pain is still with a lowercase p. Good. I'm really just grateful for the magic and power of gratitude. I am grateful for my sister-in-law, Jen. I was invited to dinner with my brother's family last night, and she made this amazing fish soup and salad and bread and brie. It's just like, to me, a very impressive meal. I do not eat like that every night. And so I was just, and she, like, it's from scratch. Everything is, she's chopping this and chopping that, and fresh vegetables that all chopped and everything. It's like so just impressive. And then, her one teenage son comes out of his room and is like, "Oh man, I thought we were having pizza." And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't imagine putting that much effort into a meal and then just to be like, have so much disappointment in it. And then the other nephew comes in and just like a whirlwind, comes in late for dinner, eats, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine creating something so beautiful, so gourmet, so tasty, so hand-touched of artistic culinary beauty and artistry, and to be faced with such disregard and so much, it was, and I told her that, and she was laughing. She's like, "Oh, this is what motherhood is. You just gotta have a metal shield go ping, 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 ping." I'm like, I would never cook again. I would say, guess what? Frozen pizza again. Guess what? Frozen pizza again. Whatever, you make whatever you want. You know what's in the kitchen. But she was laughing, and she's an amazing human being, and so I'm super grateful for her, especially so today after I got to eat her yummy food and witness her bright spirit. Hello, my happy Tati. Good morning. Welcome to this day. Welcome to this Love Morning, a place where we can share gratitude and focus on connection and kindness and presence and growth and authenticity and gratitude. Natasha says, kids are great for that. Yeah, I bet. I don't think I need anybody to, well, maybe I do need somebody to just like cut me down. Let's see. Natasha is grateful for a day off to play with plants. Woo, woo, woo. Charlie Girl, let me read that. Is proud of myself for my strength and tenacity to overcome the obstacles that are placed in front of me, staying present and thankful for the little things that bring me joy, onward and upward. Bravo, Tara! Charlie Girl is grateful for a work schedule of 4/10s. Today is another off work, and I will be present, show gratitude, and tell people I love them. Yay! Awesome! Thank you for being an inspiring love ambassador. I'm on Facebook and YouTube, so if you see me reading something that you're like, where's that? It's on one of those two places. I also should say that if you don't get notifications for this and you would like to get notifications, I know that if you subscribe to me on YouTube, you will get a notification when I go live. I don't know how it works with Facebook. Seems to be hit or miss. Let's see. Where was that? Someone just had a question. I'll try to maybe answer that in a second. Kiri is grateful for people who aren't afraid to speak hard truths and for being in a place in my life where I can receive those truths with grace. Ooh, that is a very delicate balance, because for someone to be able to share a hard truth, they have to be someone who you trust. And as you say, you have to be in a place where you can receive it, and they have to be aware of when is the appropriate time to say it. And there's a lot of consent that goes into that dialogue. But if you can have that, it's really beautiful and productive for our growth, which is one of the goals of Love Morning, growth and authenticity. Good morning, Erica. I love you too. Heather, hello. Grateful this morning for a yummy English muffin with butter and jelly and fresh coffee. I am having some coffee as well right now. I am having a half calf. Although I make my half calf very strong, so I'm wondering if it still counts as half calf. That could be a little bit of fooling myself. All right, so let me see. Hobby says, I'm grateful that I got my Burning Man ticket and that I will share my experience with Mingle. Yay! Anyone else got a ticket that they're excited about? I have a ticket, and I will be talking today with my co-hosts on Stay Sparked on if I'm going to the issues around whether or not I'm going to go. Kiri says, I'm looking forward to another Dusty hug. Yeah. Okay, so Amy said, any sage advice for distancing from toxic friendships? I mean, the question then is what is bringing you back to them? You know, is it that you are intertwined with social circles, so you have no choice? Is it that there's parts of that relationship that you are still longing for and connecting? I mean, I guess if it's a toxic friendship, and is it something where you have not had the breakup, or you have not? I mean, one thing is, I think that people often are too quick to just say, this person is toxic for me, I'm cutting them out of my life. And this is not everyone, but there's a certain type of person that just says, I'm done with this person. But they never actually communicate their needs, So it's possible, and I don't know your details, but sometimes it's just a matter of boundaries and expressing. Like, you may have trained this friend over time without knowing it, what was an acceptable way to treat you. And so you have an expectation about, this is in general. Again, this may or may not have anything to do with your situation. But, sometimes a relationship kind of goes into a certain place. We would never do that, so they do it, and we're kind of frustrated that they do a thing or treat it a certain way. So step one is if there is still connection and love in there somewhere, is to be really clear about boundaries and, hey, I need this from this relationship. I would look over the four agreements is always good, but I would say nonviolent communication and the guideline for how to communicate, and say, I'm feeling this when you do this. I need this. Can you agree to do this? But if you are past that and you're like, I'm done with this person, then it's pretty easy. Then you're done with that person. Brandy's an example. It's especially difficult when they're your next door neighbor and you work with your relative. Right. So there are some relationships that you can't just flee. Like co-parenting is one of the most difficult ones, where you have to work with someone, you have to interact with someone, you have to really find a way to integrate a person in your life that might cause you all sorts of suffering. Kai says he's got his ticket. Haven't been back since 2016. Ooh. Gerbot says, don't break your streak, John. I missed 1 year and spent the whole week regretting the decision and vowed never again. I think my thought right now is that I will go for a short week and maybe go like Tuesday to Friday and see how I feel. I know that's super lame, but whatever. It is what it is. Amy saying, it's a childhood friend, 45 years, and she continues over the years to act truly mean to me. I have tried to set boundaries, but it has failed. Currently have just had to retract and no communication. I do love her, but just have to do my self-care. Exactly. You can love people and not like them. You can love people and not have them in your life. This is very common in families, you know. You can love someone and know that spending time with them is just toxic for you. It's detrimental. It causes you suffering. So you can love someone from afar. You can love a past chapter and say it no longer serves me. Unfortunately, but I think as far as how to deal with it is to give yourself permission for that. To recognize that your number one priority is you and your growth and your peace, and for you to be living in purpose and meaning, as we talk about here, to be a love ambassador, to be one who is looking for connection and kindness and seeking gratitude. You have to practice self-care and protect this sometimes fragile organism, fragile heart, fragile mind. And so you got to be disciplined about our diet of food, diet of media, and diet of people. And so when you think about that, of like, what's at stake? Everything. So you have to make some hard decisions. You can't eat a sleeve of Oreos. I'm saying that for myself. You can't eat a second pint of Ben and Jerry's because this organism requires strength. You can't, suffer fools. You can't watch news that makes you depressed. You can't listen to angry people that make you angry. It's all part of self-care. We are getting ready to have a hug and go off into our days as love ambassadors. I continue to be so honored by this practice. Really, thank you for being here. If you've got gratitude to share, I would love to hear it. And if you've got a question like Amy did, I appreciate the inspiration to talk and share. I mean, even as I'm in a place of, humility and recognizing that I am, the more I learn, the more I realize how juvenile and naive I am. It doesn't mean I don't have some perspectives, and I hope that you take everything I say with, a shovel full of salt. I've always been about the belief buffet, and if something resonates, you keep chewing on it, and if it doesn't taste good, you spit it out. Maybe someday I will evolve to a place where I say, I have the truth, listen to me or suffer, but I'm with every step forward, that line gets farther away. Good morning, Brandon. Brandy, I like the term love ambassador too. I have shirts that say that. I'm going to get more shirts that say that. Although this one says, "You are the medicine the world needs," which is another shirt that's available in my t-shirt store at lovemorefearless.com, which is also a shirt available in the store itself. The answer is 42. Exactly, Brendan. Good morning, Janet. Hello. Hello. Welcome to this day. If anyone's got gratitude that they want to share, I am grateful for my friend Leif, who I've known forever, and we've gone through all sorts of different life adventures together, and it's so wonderful to have like a, community and friendship. I've been thinking a lot about community, and sometimes I feel like I long for more community, and sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I am so blessed with so much community. I've got this community. You're a part of my community. I feel so strengthened and comforted and supported. The gratitude circle community I feel a part of. I feel a part of my Pink Heart community. I feel a part of like a men's group, multiple men's groups. But the community is more than just like official, categories. Like, okay, we have our armbands that say that we are in, this group. It's also just like the people that are there and care about you and support you and say, we love you as is. And we believe in you, and we want the best for you. And we share our truths as a way of supporting one another and inspiring one another and learning from one another. You know, I went to a circle yesterday, an integration circle yesterday, and you know, you listen to people go through their stuff, and then you get to learn from the experiences that other people are having. Same is true with Gratitude Circle. You know, as people share their experiences in life, you get to learn from it's like living multiple lives. But I'm also like, my mom showed me a clip from her church yesterday, and they were singing an Easter song, and everyone had ribbons there. And her church is super liberal. It's United Church of Christ. They're open and accepting, very beautiful liberal organization. And I'm actually confirmed in United Church of Christ. But as I saw this congregation singing together, all ages and stuff, I was like, that's awesome. I might start checking out local progressive churches, or eventually begin one, because I really want to have more in-person gatherings of loving people. Yeah. Good morning, Brent. Hello to you in Florida. And hello, Rebecca. What a treat. Oh, I so love every time I catch an update from your life adventure. Much love to you and your family. Rebecca is grateful today for spring, the blossoming of new life, baby animals, flowers. Hooray for life. Yay, hooray for life. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Carol. Hello to you in Illinois, which I guess means is that noontime, close to that? I'm so bad with geography, but whatever time of day it is, that's what we have. It's now called presence practice because it's not always morning where you are. Thank you for the hug, Amy. Janet is grateful for beautiful, uplifting music. I'm listening to this today, and it's putting my spirit right. Thank you for that. I really have noticed that for a long time I lost kind of my thread with music as a soundtrack, and I have noticed that just like diet, the diet of your food and your media and the people, things like I now have an aromatherapy. For the first time in my life, I have a little diffuser going. Although I got to get some good oils. If you have an oil that you think is good in the room, I've been using frankincense, which I really like, but I bought some oils at Marshall's, and I think they're cheap or something because I'm like, ugh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I think maybe orange blossom might be something. But if you got a suggestion of an oil, sorry, I'm all over the place. Apparently my half calf coffee after my 6-week caffeine break is half calf is enough to make me go. But music and scent and lighting, these are all the diet to optimize our experience of the present. So thanks for that reminder. Jennifer saying our job is to love each other no matter how we choose to live our lives. Yeah, loving people and liking people is different. And recognizing that at this core level, at least this is my deep down belief, is that at our core level, everyone's doing the best they can with what they got. And, the freedom fighter in one narrative is the terrorist in another narrative. And, we do not have the means to understand someone's choices and their motivations. But there's the good possibility that they're all trying to protect the people they love. They're trying to ease their discomfort. They're trying to stay warm and safe. They're trying to find connection and love and purpose. And because of the biological and environmental things that have crafted their minds, they make decisions that is the best that they can in that moment. And if you can realize that, you can have compassion for everyone, and you can love everyone. Even if you go, oh boy, that person needs to be put in prison and protected, and we need to be protected from that person. Just like a violent dog. Or a friend that is toxic or cruel or selfish. You go, ooh, I got to keep that dog that keeps peeing on the rug. That dog cannot come in my house anymore. That's just, I'm not going to be angry at the dog. I don't hate the dog. I just can't come in my house anymore. Eucalyptus oil suggested, and anything citrus. Good suggestions. Chris is grateful for me playing in the dirt. And Amy says, yes, hands in the dirt too. I actually have my tomato plants are sparking up, and I only have one cage out. I need to get a tomato cage the next day or two. Bergamot. Ooh, that's a good suggestion. Thanks, Brandy. And Elizabeth says that I look amazing. Well, thank you. I'm wearing my nice, super warm little vest. Oh, you mean not the vest? I mean, I have a glow and a clarity shining through. Thank you. It could be, I think I have like a little warmth filter on my new camera, but I'm not above using a warmth filter. Elizabeth is grateful for their partner who greeted me at the bottom of the stairs with a big smile and a kiss when I got up. Aww. Ooh, lavender, says Natasha. That's a good suggestion too. Okay, stick with the basics. Citrus, lavender, bergamot. Okay, good ideas. Thank you. I bought some vanilla oil, and I just got some off Amazon, and I had to take off one lid and then put on the dropper lid, and then the dropper lid stuck. Like we just kept spinning. I had to return it. But don't get me started about Amazon returns. My love-hate relationship with how easy it is. Kai is grateful for family and friends who have supported me so much while I manage this separation from my partner 15 years. Oh my goodness. And of my daughter for bringing me so much joy. Okay, I just want to highlight the graduate level gratitude that you just did. That is what the beautiful benefit of a gratitude practice. We are the editors of our story. So we get to choose where we place the camera focus. We can't necessarily have control over everything that happens in our lives, but we can choose the music we play over the background, and we can choose what scenes that we cut into our story and the narrative we tell about what's happening. So Kai, that narrative could be much different, but the narrative of having gratitude for a family and friends who have supported you as you manage the separation, and for your daughter for bringing so much joy. That is a beautiful example. This isn't toxic positivity. This isn't pretending things are always good and there's no bad. It's saying life is being that this is my life. Here are the things that are making it so beautiful. So thank you for that. Meredith suggesting sandalwood. That's a good one too. Yes. Why have I not? I'm so glad I asked you. Thank you. Brandy's saying, I can't wait to get my bare feet in the grass. I'm grateful for how soon I'll be doing that. Feet in the sand, feet in the beach, in the grass. I'm going to try to get back to the beach today. If you followed me last week, I got a wetsuit and I got in the water, and then a few days later I actually got boogie boarded and caught some waves. So I'm trying to build up my strength and endurance so that I can, enjoy the ocean more. There's something truly magical about that. So we're it's past half past. 9:37 for me right now. And I'm going to be recording Stay Sparked in a few minutes, so I should probably get in the zone. Although this kind of is the zone. So thank you for helping me get in the zone and get into a place of gratitude. This is formerly Love Morning, now Presence Practice, a place to share this moment, to start the day or continue your day with a reminder of gratitude, connection, looking as we go through our day. Are there ways that we can be that agent of openness? Can we be the one that says hello as we walk? I've been running every morning, and I really make an effort when I pass someone to go, morning. Although when I'm walking, it's usually a smile and good morning. When I'm running, it's usually, morning. But people respond to that, hand up, eye contact if I can give it, a head nod. That's me. So the connection, if you can find something, a way to do a kind act. I actually had an opportunity yesterday. Somebody that I have never met, a friend of a friend, was stranded at Coachella. And I took a chance and said, can you prove that this account isn't hacked and someone's not trying to scam me out of money? And they proved to me that they were who they said they was. And so then I loaned them some cash so that they could get home. Now, I'm saying that, I guess, partially out of spiritual materialism, show you how awesome I am. Oh, look how good I am. I'm such a good person. But also, part of this gathering is to remind us, yes, let's track the things. Oh, I'm so grateful for this. Keep your mind going. Oh, yes, gratitude. Keep it open. Oh, opportunity to do something kind. I did it. And share with each other. And we go, oh, I was in line at the bank and somebody needed a pen. And I had a pen. I don't know. Whatever, But just if we keep in that state of being open to those opportunities, then a massive opportunity can come to you. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I'll help. Because I guarantee there's nothing you can do for yourself that will make you feel as good and in purpose and give your life as much meaning as helping someone else. So training ourselves and reminding ourselves that that's who we are. We are of service. We are love ambassadors. So we can see the opportunities when they come. So we are present. We practice authenticity. We support others in their growth, and we share our path of growth. We look for connection, practice kindness, and seek things, notice gratitude. That's the recipe. There you go. You thought you had to pay for some expensive course. You thought you had to go to Africa and dig a well. Nope. I mean, you might do those things, but you don't need to do those things to live a life of meaning and purpose. The meaning and purpose comes from being that, us, and then we do whatever we do is infused with meaning. Joyce is grateful to recommit to this practice and grateful to be working the next couple weeks during the transition and move. Beautiful, Joyce. Meredith is grateful for couch surfing and getting to meet such awesome travelers and be able to host them in their city. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, everyone who needs to go. I need to go too. So let's end this with a hug. Wherever you are, give yourself a big squeeze. And as you feel this amazing body, let's feel ourselves holding one another, and that those arms squeezing you are my arms, and those of us that are here now, and anyone who might watch this recording, sharing in this space of awareness of our shared humanity, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, marveling in this interconnected dance. Let's take a deep breath in and feel the oneness. Squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you, thanks for being a part of this presence practice and Hug Nation. Love you. Have a beautiful start to your week and look for the next episode of Stay Sparked. And if you are not familiar, you should be listening to that. Look at the past episodes. This is episode 20. And if you're not aware of it, you should go to johnstin.com and see all that stuff that I'm doing. Podcasts and t-shirts and YouTube channel and all the things. Thank you for joining in the collective breath, Kiri. Love you all. Have a beautiful day.